Hello, welcome back to lovefromaleo, or welcome if you're new. This is basically going to be a reading on Aquarius and Virgo, the relationship, the dynamic. This could be for any type of relationship that you have with an Aquarius or a Virgo. It can be for any placement in your chart. Make it fit for yourself. Whatever does not fit for you, leave it. If you would like a private reading, I have my information here on the screen. So basically, we're going to see what's happening, what's to come. It's basically a beginning, middle, and end, because frankly, that's just what I feel like doing. So, with the dynamic, while I'm shuffling, the dynamic between Aquarius and Virgo, some would say this is a rather unique combination, I would say, because Aquarius is, they're a little hard to understand sometimes, especially if you don't really know how they are. And then with Virgo, they can be very analytical and critical. And I think naturally a Virgo would be kind of like, why aren't you telling me how you feel? Or why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And Aquarius, I feel like they don't always feel the need to have to explain themselves. Like, they damn sure don't want to. So that could be just an issue. For some reason, I was feeling that. The dynamic that I got for you guys, the energy, the aura for the dynamic between the two of you guys is Neptune. So I feel like this was a situation where neither one of you could have planned this out. Neither one of you could have thought, oh, this is who I'm going to be with. It just happened. And I feel like you guys kind of give each other this dreamy type of feeling. But whenever it's bad, it's like you guys can't tell what's up and what's down. It's just everything is just it's a storm. It's a shit show. But that's only for people who really are having issues in their relationship. Okay. So let's see. For Aquarius, what's their issue or what's their stance within this relationship? Native American. So with this card, Aquarius tends to be a little reserved. Like they have things from their past relationship that kind of makes it to where they either are very combative or they're so peaceful that it's frustrating for the Virgo. The Virgo is probably like, can you communicate with me? Like, we need to get to the bottom of this. And the Aquarius is like, let's leave it alone. Or they get mad really fast and they're like ready to go to war. And Virgo's like, can you just relax? Like, I'm really just trying to figure out like what's wrong. Like, why are we having issues in the first place? And then for Virgo, what's their vibe or issue within this relationship? Leaving or travel. So I feel like either the Aquarius or the Virgo has an issue with staying put. Like maybe their job requires them to go places all the time. Maybe this has caused trust issues. But for most of them, I feel like it's more so that the Virgo or the Aquarius is really, really addicted to their job. They're a workaholic. It's most likely the Virgo, but it could definitely be the Aquarius as well. Just an issue of maybe not spending enough time with one another. I think it's the Virgo that's always leaving. And then for the Aquarius, I think they're always home and they're like, you're never here. So let's just go ahead and see what's happening. So how did you guys even meet? How did you guys meet? Let's see. Two of Swords. Again, it's by fate. It happened. I think both of you guys were in a sense of despair. Like, maybe you guys had both gotten out of situations in your life where it was really tough for you. Like maybe someone had a death in the family. Maybe someone had gotten out of a really bad relationship. And just by fate, just by taking a leap of faith, whenever you guys were presented to each other, it worked out. The Hierophant, yeah. It was almost like you guys maybe met at school or like college or an establishment or an institution for some of you. You guys met in a really in a way that like you were forced to go to wherever this place was, and then like being there led you to meet them. 444. The Tower, yeah. Like I was saying, it was like you guys met after a really harsh time or even during it. How did Aquarius feel when they met Virgo? The World. They're like, finally, that terrible part of my life is finally over. How did Virgo feel when they met Aquarius? Ten of Pentacles. They're like, I could see myself being with this person. Like, all of this makes sense. Like, all of my boxes are checked with them. I could definitely see myself settling down with this person. So there was definitely a mutual type of feeling with you guys. Like, you guys were definitely on the right page. I do feel like there was a sense of you guys both being able to relate in certain ways and have conversations about certain things that have happened in your life that maybe were, you know, not so good. I feel like there was a sense of you guys both being able to heal by talking to one another. Aquarius was like, whenever you guys met and whenever you guys, like in the beginning of your relationship, I want to see like what the attitude was. Ace of Fire. Yeah, so Aquarius was like, let's do this. Like, I feel so passionate about you. Let's go for it. Let's do it. I don't even want to wait. And Virgo was like, oh my gosh, like, this is the one. Like, I found my person. Like, I love being around this person. I love this person. This is literally the love card. So it was a really beautiful, like, situation here. Maybe love at first sight for some of you, because I'm seeing two, like, eyes on here. Like, just, they have something shooting out of it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's see what's happening now. As you're watching this, what's happening now? What's the dynamic right now for Aquarius and Virgo? Five of Wands. You guys are fighting. You guys are having lots of arguments. You guys are always at each other's throats. Some of you could be physical, I'm not gonna lie, but definitely arguing. Very combative energy. Why? The Hermit. Virgo, it's probably because you're always leaving, sweetie, or maybe you have an issue with the Aquarius always leaving, but it's something to do with the Virgo. That's the Hermit card right there. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like Virgo is never at home. And with this happening, Aquarius is like, how am I supposed to build a home and, you know, all this stuff if you're never here? How am I supposed to do that? Maybe, I think Aquarius wants children, or maybe they just, you know, want to spend more time with you. But Virgo's never there. Why is Virgo never there? The Fool. They're always on the go. Always on the go. But this doesn't necessarily give me job vibes. It just seems like Virgo doesn't like being at home. Eight of Cups in reverse. You can't let go of this. Like, whatever this situation is, Virgo, it's like you can't just let it go. So obviously if it's a job, you're like, well, if I don't go to work, then who's going to pay the bills? How's Aquarius feeling towards Virgo right now? The Magician. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to do everything in their power to make Virgo see where they're coming from, to get Virgo to listen to them. And then Virgo, what are you feeling towards Aquarius right now? Ace of Cups. Page of Cups. So you still have love for them, but you also want a fresh start. You're like, things have got to change. Like, we got to get back to what we used to have. Like, I want love with you, but at what cost? Like, am I always going to have to feel this way? Or am I always going to have to hear you nag? Virgo still is in love. But Aquarius is like, I don't know. Maybe I got to do some things different. Because you're not listening to me. You're not doing what I need you to do. Yeah, the Devil. It's kind of selfish on both parts. Like, both of you guys have your reasons as to why you're trying to do what you're trying to do. But at the same time, it's not... You guys aren't coming to a solution. We have Exploration. So Aquarius, you're starting to look another way. You're like, well, fine. If you're not going to listen to me, then maybe I should start putting my focus on something else. And then Virgo, how are you showing up right now? Domination. You're like, it's my way or the highway. So again, you guys are both very stubborn, it seems to be, in this relationship. You guys have love, but, or I see Virgo does. Aquarius, you have to have love if you just want them to be around you all the time. But it just seems like both of you guys are not willing to compromise. Let's see what the outcome's going to be for you all. Outcome for Aquarius and Virgos watching. Six of Wands in reverse. So I think there probably will be some type of breakup, and I think a lot of people are going to be witnessing this breakup. Two of Wands. There is going to be like a choice that needs to be presented. There is probably going to be a pause as well, though, too, like on what you guys are going to do. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody's going to have something that comes to light. Who is this? Who is this? Something is going to be revealed about Virgo. Is this Virgo? About Virgo. Wow. The Magician came up and there's Virgo on this other card. Virgo, what were you doing? It's going to come out. What was Virgo up to? What's going to be shown and told about Virgo? I feel like a lot of people are going to be aware. Like, Virgo, you may be embarrassed because of whatever comes out to light. What was Virgo doing? Eight of Wands. Reckless behavior. Could have been sexually. Eight of Swords. It's going to cause the Aquarius to walk away. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. You're saying you love them and all of this, but what are your actions showing? And Aquarius is going to be like, see, I told you. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Eight of Swords. What was this Eight of Wands energy? A little bit of clarification on that on Virgo's end. Eight of Wands. Always on the go. Always on the go. What were you doing on the go, Virgo? Three of Wands. I think you were kind of setting up something for the future. Like, maybe you had not necessarily a third party situation, but you were planning on it, so you were already entertaining other people. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing it like you're going to walk away. I don't think it's going to come back together, just for the simple fact that I don't think Aquarius is going to have that, you know? How is Aquarius feeling towards Virgo in this outcome? Yeah, Four of Swords. They're really going to have to think about it. Like, they may come back to you, but they're really going to pause and think about it. It's going to probably take a little while. And Virgo, how are you going to be feeling? The Emperor. So I think you still feel like there's no way they're going to leave me. Like, it is what it is if they do, though. You're kind of having a cocky type of vibe. Like, for the person who did this, it's like, especially if you're a guy, Virgo, it's like, you're being very like, well, fuck it. Like, I don't care. Like, you're deflecting. You're putting that wall up. So, at the end all be all, what is Aquarius looking like and what is Virgo looking like? Aquarius, you're being yourself, so you're probably going to be very logical about this, which means you're probably going to walk away. And I do think you're going to be very quiet. You're not going to even talk to them. You're going to, like, cut them out, cut them off, period. And Virgo, what are you looking like at the end of this outcome? Virgo, the High Priestess. You know what you did was wrong. I think you're going to do the necessary work to really fix, you know, why you did this or whatever, but it's going to be just you. Just you. So, yeah. Ooh, awkward. Let's see if I can get a card of advice. Aquarius, whatever your morals are, if you feel like they were done dirty, you stick to whatever you feel, okay? You stick to whatever that determination is. Virgo, what's your advice? King of Wands. Aries energy again. Emperor energy again. I think this is about being independent. Go after what you want. Like, if you do want somebody else, then just leave Aquarius alone. But this is also saying, if you know you did something wrong and you know you need to apologize or make up to this person, do what you got to do. Man up if you're going to really have this energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. My camera's about to die, but it looks like this is, you know, probably a quicker type of relationship. Like, I don't think it's been super long, like not that many years, if any, but there is a sense of, you know, sadness with this. Like, damn, like, what the hell, Virgo? Obviously you can switch the people around, but I do think it was Virgo doing this to Aquarius. I have other readings like this in my Future of Relationships playlist, so make sure you check that out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Like this video. Leave comments down below on other relationships that you would like to see. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see like crystals and tarot, astrology, esoteric exploration, research, and all the other good stuff on my Instagram. And email me if you would like a private reading, or you can sign up for my Patreon so you can get personalized monthly readings on anything of your choice every single month, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.